Scotty McCreery, Cabin Solo on B105. It is your B105 Buzz brought to you by East Central Energy, homegrown, member-owned, community-focused since 1936. Should also mention today sunny and a high of 50 in Duluth. So soak that in. And if you're looking to soak in everything Duluth has to offer, we have a really fun event coming up right here in Duluth this weekend. It's the Great Duluth Sweat Together. You might be like, what is that? Well, it's the second annual Duluth Sauna Party. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's this Saturday, April 27th, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can get all the details, DuluthSweat.com. But it's really cool. The Brewhouse family puts it together. It raises money towards supporting youth with autism, and they're donating a portion of the net proceeds to a good cause, which is really, really cool. So there is so much going on. There's yard games, axe throwing, outdoor yoga, a parade of robe and slippers on the boardwalk. Obsessed with that. There's cold plunge tubs, a sauna, silent auction, a craft beer trailer from Ficker's Brewhouse, food vendors, music, a local art and craft vendor station. It's just really, really cool. Plus fire pits and free marshmallows for roasting. So get all the details, Duluth Sweat. But again, that is this Saturday, April 27th, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And just like the most Duluth thing ever, which is really, really fun. So wanted to mention that. Also want to mention, you got to take these things with a grain of salt, but there is a new study out, and it ranked the most gambling addicted states. So from the most gambling addicted to the least, and actually Wisconsin did pretty well, coming in at number 45 on this list. Minnesota came in at number 21, so not completely addicted to gambling in this instance, but closer to the most gambling addicted than the least. So you can read about that, B105country.com. They looked at things like how many casinos there were per capita and adults with gambling disorders, things like that. And then, of course, Nevada came in at number 1 because Viva Las Vegas. So read more about that. Take it with a grain of salt to B105country.com and your B105 app. Coming up, Zach Brown Band, Darius Rucker, New Laney Wilson, and more. Jordan Davis singles you up on B105. So much to get to, so let's start by talking about Colt Ford. He had a heart attack earlier this month after a sold-out show in Arizona, and now he just did his first interview. He is still in the hospital. He did the interview from his hospital bed, but he's giving more insight into what happened. So first and foremost, he said he actually died 2 times, which is really scary. So after his concert, he went onto his tour bus. Brantley Gilbert was there. He was texting his fiance when he fell onto the floor. He woke up, he was in the hospital, and everyone else had to fill in kind of what had happened. So Colt said he died 2 times. He says he was clinically dead on his tour bus when he was revived by emergency personnel. Brantley Gilbert was there, went with them to the hospital. They got to the hospital, and Colt says they didn't have everything that they needed for him to survive. So Brantley said, I don't care what has to happen here, but we need to get him to another hospital. Colt says, I had so much trauma in my body and heart. I had to have 3 stents put in. And then that wasn't even the end of it. He said he died again on the way to the other hospital, and he had to be revived for a second time. But he says that he's doing a little bit better. He's in the middle of making a new album, and he plans on finishing that up as soon as he's feeling better. So love to hear from him, just because it shows that he is healing, and Brantley's been offering updates as well. But that is just so incredibly scary, and there's a lot of trauma surrounding that. I'm sure for Brantley as well, because he was there and witnessed it, and glad that Colt is doing better and able to do an interview and kind of fill us in, because he has lots and lots of fans. So you can read more about that to B105country.com. I wish I had happier news to go into here, but Kelly Pickler, she just returned to the public eye for the first time since her husband died last year. I'm not going to get into the details here. He did pass away last year. He committed suicide, and she's been very quiet. She said one statement, hasn't really been in the public eye, but she did return for a special tribute to Patsy Cline at the Ryman. She said she was nervous to be back on stage. She said last time she was at the Ryman was during a date night with her husband, Kyle, and she said, I know that he's here with us tonight. And then she sang a song that the two of them wrote together that was on one of her albums in 2013. So just so incredibly strong. I could never do something like that, and just praying for her and hoping she continues to heal. And she sounded amazing as well. So you can see her performance right now, B105country.com. And we'll end with some happy news. Miranda Lambert, I said yesterday, she has a new song coming out May 3rd. It's called Wranglers, but she also signed a new record deal with Republic Records. She says that she's so excited for this partnership, her new label home, and she said that she was surprised that she still had the fire for making music. She thought that maybe she didn't, or that her time had run out. She was going to move on to other things, but she said, I started writing again. I realized I still have that hunger inside me. She says her new song, Wranglers, is a tale of a woman taking her power back, and that sounds like Miranda.
B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren, and the 710 Laugh-Off. Good morning.
Good morning.
Here we go.
Got to prepare, clear my throat here. I won last time we did this, which was Friday, so I'm going to go first. Skip the foot jokes for today, because those didn't land well last week.
No, they didn't.
I'm glad you remember that, of all things that you remember in that brain of yours.
Okay, I'm not going to be offended by that. I don't.
No, that wasn't a diss.
Okay.
Ken, I told my friend that she draws her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised.
Didn't you win on an eyebrow joke last Friday?
I did.
Oh, so we're into eyebrow jokes now on your pile.
Maybe.
Okay.
Wait and see.
Nice. Lauren, I tried to get a job at a moisturizer factory. They rejected me, but told me to keep applying.
That was good. Almost laughed. Ken, what do you call it when you forget to pluck your eyebrows? An oversight.
Does it go over your eyes?
Okay.
Oh, boy, these eyebrow jokes.
That's my last
one.
one.
You might have peaked on Friday with those.
Thanks again for your comments there.
Lauren, I once dated a girl with one leg who worked at a brewery. Well, look at that cringy face.
I just don't know where this is going.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, Lauren, I once dated a girl with one leg who worked at a brewery. She was in charge of the hops.
That's terrible, Ken. That's.
I'm sorry.
I laughed out of nervousness, but a laugh's a laugh, so good job.
You were like cringing before I even got there.
Well, I just didn't know where that was going.
I mean, it's like I didn't think it was that bad. I've said worse here, haven't I?
Yeah, you definitely have.
Well, it's not self-incriminating here. Okay.
You won.
710 Laugh-Off.
For today.
Man, the look you gave me in that setup. Holy cow.
I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, okay. Is it better now that I know?
Yeah,
it wasn't. It wasn't as bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Keith Urban, Days Go By. That's next here on B105. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren at 7:21. Here we go with your brain teaser question.
So today we're celebrating Get Downtown Week. We've been doing this all week with gift cards to places that are offering fun discounts this week. So we have $25 to give away to, you can use it at Vickers Brew House, the Brew House Beer Store, Burrito Union, the Raskeller. So yeah, very exciting stuff. Yesterday's brain teaser quick. You're more likely to do this around 6 p.m. every night than any other time of the day. And the answer was order delivery.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because
Get
it's
home
like,
and you're like, I don't want to cook.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
This morning, 1 in 3 adults cannot physically do this. What is it?
Can you do this?
Yeah, I didn't know people couldn't.
I can do this. I don't think I do it that well, but
Trying to do it. Kind of hurts.
Well, don't be doing it right now.
I know. Well, no one can hear.
Okay.
That I know of.
Then you're not doing it right.
Okay, well, then I guess I'm not doing it right.
I guess you don't know how either.
I do know how. This is 1 in 3 adults can't physically do this.
Okay.
What is it?
727-B105. Call now. Good luck. You can win with this gift certificate for Get Downtown and good at the Brew House family restaurants, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1 in 3 adults can't physically do this. 727-B105. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren got the brain teaser question for you today. Your chance to win with Get Downtown Week. Here in downtown Duluth.
We have $25 to give away to Vickers Brew House, Burrito Union, wherever you want to use it. If you know this, 1 in 3 adults cannot physically do this. What is it?
Yeah, okay. Well, this is something we're all learning together. So go to the phone. Take some guesses here. Hi, B105, what's your guess?
Just snap your fingers.
Yeah. Snap your fingers.
Nice.
Yeah, that's. I see.
I figured it was either that or whistle. My brother can't do either of them.
Oh man, some people can't wink either.
They can't wink.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, my kids can't wink. They do both eyes closed and then they open one of them. I'm like, that's not winking. That's blinking and then slowly opening your eyes.
That's kind of close though. Who's this?
Hello.
Adam.
Adam, congratulations. You're our winner right now, and you've got that $25 gift certificate to the Brew House.
Awesome. Thank you.
So the Brew House deal this week, if we get downtown, they've got a BOGO beer special. Buy 1 pint, get the second one 50% off.
Love it.
And also at the Brew House beer store, they have BOGO glassware special. Buy 1 pint glass, get the second 50% off. So,
nice.
Yeah, so that's going on, and then we'll have more gift certificates tomorrow. But you want all this information about what's going on and all the different savings and specials and stuff, go to downtownduluth.com and go to events, and it's Get Downtown.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
And stuff. It used to be just Eat Downtown. Now it's
Get Downtown. Because they got all the other different things, small business and stuff participating. So more than that. Your weather forecast up next, then Lauren's Love Advice 740. What are we talking about?
We're going to talk about something that you could do in a relationship that could send you to jail. It's a true story.
Well, we'll keep it light here. Yeah. Lauren.
Good fun. I don't want you to send anyone to jail.
Lauren's Love Advice coming up on B105. Well, this is an interesting bed
the
here.
The closest I could get to like something tropical. Just go with it. We sent out an app alert.
Sounds like a carnival on the beach.
It does. Okay, but it was like I was trying to go for like no shoes, no shirt, no problem.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it translated. But anyways, we need to go to the phone and get caller 15. We sent out that app alert for Kenny Chesney tickets. People are on it. So.
Like we're clubbing now at the beach.
It's a little early for that. But yeah,
don't hurt myself.
Why not?
Okay, let's go to the phone. Caller 15 here. Let's see what we got. Hi, B105. Who's this?
This is Amy.
Amy, guess what?
Yeah. I'm caller 15.
You're caller 15.
That would have been sad if you weren't caller 15.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
oh my God.
We're not playing a trick on you.
No.
I've never won anything in my entire life.
You can't, seriously, you never won anything.
Well, you can't say that anymore anyways.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just won.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is so exciting. Best birthday present ever.
Is it your birthday today?
No, my birthday's on May 1st. Oh. And the concert's on, the 4th, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. No way.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, hang on, Amy.
Great.
Wow, that's something. Never won anything ever before.
People are so on top of this too. Like the app alert popped up on my phone. The phone's blowing up. So we have two more days of this.
So how do you do this now? In case anyone's just tuning in and going, I didn't know how to do it.
I've been talking about it all week, but you need to have our app and turn the app alerts on. You can do that by going to the hamburger at the top. 3 lines, click it, go to alerts. You can turn them all on. Make sure the contest one is on. It'll be red if it's on. And then sometime between 6 and 10 every weekday morning.
They call that a hamburger, the menu icon?
I don't know. You know when it's like, it's not hot dog style, it's a hamburger style. I don't know. I was just trying to be creative. But failed.
Is that a thing?
Okay. I feel like I learned that in like elementary school.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Okay, well,
we didn't have those when I was growing up in the 1900s.
Just a fail.
Right. No, it's good. I like that. Anyway, so yeah, get that.
Yep.
Go to the hamburger.
Yep.
Or turn on your app alerts. Bada bing, bada boom, you're winning.
Yeah, and you kind of just have to stare at your phone, which is unfortunate, but, we're switching it up.
Well, if you got the notifications on and loud enough. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren, and Lauren's Love Advice. And what are we talking about here? Something about how a relationship can get you in legal trouble?
Now, if anybody has any insight into this, please call us. Take this with a grain of salt. It's funny. It's on B105country.com. But there's a story here that says you can send your spouse to jail for cheating in Wisconsin. I've never heard of anybody actually going to jail for this.Maybe if, somebody cheats and then I don't know, there's like a lover's spat or some payback or something like that. But Newsweek reports that 16 states in the United States have laws making adultery a crime. Wisconsin is one of them. And Wisconsin says that adultery is a felony, which holds a pretty severe fine, lots of jail time, and a lot of money. So whoever cheats is guilty of a Class 1 felony.
What?
And the state of Wisconsin says that anyone convicted of this Class 1 felony will get a fine that will not exceed $10,000 or imprisonment not to exceed 3 years and 6 months or both. So I'm sure there's some sort of like loophole here. I don't think if you cheat, you're just going to get thrown in the slammer, but it is interesting. And then I was trying to find out, okay, is this the case for Minnesota? There's a statute from 2009 that says that adultery can also you can get in trouble for that. But
well, they say that I did a Google search on law firms or whatever, and they say, yeah, you're right. It is a felony. That is true, but
that's so
it doesn't
crazy.
sound like they rarely pursue them, right?
Yeah, that kind of seems like a little extra.
Wisconsin's also still a no-fault divorce state.
What does that mean?
That means one spouse doesn't have to approve why they want a divorce other than the fact that the divorce is broken down or that the marriage is broken and can't be fixed. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that infidelity could still affect your divorce judgment.
Yeah.
Is this Lauren's love advice or is this Lauren's heartbreak advice?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just saying don't cheat. It's another reason to just say don't cheat on your significant other. I just happened to see it. And I just happened to see it. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. I don't want anyone to go to jail. I'm not saying anyone should pursue this. But that's crazy that like what you do in your personal relationships like that can land you in jail.
Yeah, that's wild. You know? 1990, Wisconsin found its way in the national spotlight when a 28-year-old woman was charged with adultery during divorce. But the charges were dropped after the accused submitted to 40 hours of community service.
Yeah, like I'm sure people don't actually like do time for that. You know what I mean?
Right. Your cheating heart can land you in the slammer.
Makes a good country song, though.
It definitely could, yeah. Wow, something. Well, there you go. Lauren's love advice, or I guess that would be advice, don't cheat, right?
Right.
Got it. Well, thank you, Lauren. Jason Aldean, take a little ride. B105, it's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. It's 8:08, and we've got Nicole with us from Animal Allies. We do every Wednesday at this time. Hello, Nicole.
Hello.
Hello.
So right before we go on, I had to ask because I saw on the Animal Allies Facebook page this cute, adorable dog, Lucky, and it was the most heartbreaking thing because he said that he hadn't had any appointments or meet and greets or not meet and greets, but you know what I mean, get to know.
That works.
Yeah.
Meetings or anything,
exactly
and I was
right.
like, this dog, it's a poor dog, but you have a good update for us.
Yes. Yup. He got adopted. So that post got a ton of attention.
Awesome.
I know. So that's the power of social media, you know. Sometimes it just takes the right person sharing that photo and somebody who has never seen him sees him and they come in and it just makes that love connection. So people who continue to share our posts and stuff makes all the difference in the world. So big thank you to everybody who continues to kind of help spread the word for our animals.
Yeah. Well, and today we have Baby. This is adorable puppy.
Yeah.
Or adult dog, I'm sorry.
He looks like a puppy. Very photogenic.
Yeah, she's kind of a little baby at heart. So she's kind of like a younger 3-year-old. And, you know, up until getting to us, hasn't had a ton of, you know, structure or routine in life. So, you know, when she gets things like toys, for example, she's a little protective of her toys because we don't think she's ever really had them or experienced getting to play with things like that. You know, could have a little work with her manners. She still kind of gets jumpy and rowdy and could work on just little basic obedience things. But you can tell she's just so sweet and she's excited to love somebody. And we think, you know, just getting somewhere where she can have consistent love and a routine, and she's going to learn that her toys aren't going to get taken away, and there's always going to be somebody there to play with her and give her love, will make a really big difference for her. So somebody who's going to be a little patient and just let her adjust to a new home and work through any little quirks she might have while she's adjusting and realizes she's in a good place and has lots of fun things coming her way. I think we'll definitely be rewarded with a super sweet and very photogenic girl.
You know, it's funny because you say how you know she's not used to having toys, right? And can be a little bit protective of that. That's like when we give our dog the special little chewy bones or whatever, or like the chubbed yours. Give that to her. The first thing she does, she's so excited about it, she just tries to hide it. She tries to find somewhere to hide it. You know, she's hiding it wherever she can so she can save it for later so we don't take it from her. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It's definitely a thing.
And then she forgets where she puts it. I swear. No. Yeah, well, it's fun, though.
My gosh.
Yeah, well, Baby's available for adoption right now. And then you have an adoption special happening or promotion going on right now, too.
Yes, yep. So it goes through again the end of day tomorrow. So all of our dogs 1 year and older are 50% off our adoption fee. That includes their spay, neuter, microchip, all their vaccines, some of the food they've been eating. We know your financial times can be hard for people, so sometimes just getting that little break with those initial costs can really help make the difference for somebody in adding a new pet to their life. And we have so many awesome dogs that just haven't been getting adopted quite as quickly as what we're used to. So we hope that this will help some people out, or at the very least just get some new eyes on our animals, new traffic to our website, and hopefully get some furry friends into homes this week.
Yeah, well, that would be great. And you can go find you guys up corner of Airport Road and Rice Lake Road. What are your hours again?
Yes, 4006 Airport Road. We are open Tuesday through Saturday, noon to 6, and Sundays, noon to 4. And you're welcome to give our adoption team a call at 218-722-5341 if you have questions on any of the animals you see online.
All right, we'll find baby a loving home. Let's hope for that.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm sure that someone will step up. Well, thanks, Nicole. We'll check in with you next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Nicole from Animal Allies here on B105. It's 812. Coming up, the B105 Cash Cow. We have a chance for you to win cash with that next code here in just minutes on B105. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is a story that sends you chills. Comes out of Indianapolis, Indiana. This local TV station's reporting that a gun was shown, spaghetti was thrown at a pregnant woman during a road rage incident in Indianapolis.
Not spaghetti. Why did somebody just have spaghetti is my question.
Well, yeah, man.
Maybe I don't want to know, but that seems very weird.
Police found a pregnant woman in her car covered in spaghetti. Mm-hmm. This happened after the woman called 911 around 5 o'clock. This happened a week ago today, April 17th. Said the other driver flashed a gun at her during a road rage incident. The other driver made a left turn in front of her. She honked the horn, yelled at the other driver. Then the other driver's the one that flashed the gun and then brake checked her. Well, then she got scared and drove the one that, the victim of this, I guess, then drove off. She had her three kids in the car, and she was pregnant.
Oh, my gosh, that makes it a lot worse.
She's driving around with them. The driver came back again. Well, something doesn't make sense here, because in all of this, she said she tried to track the other driver down to get insurance from them because she had sideswiped her car and threw spaghetti all over her car.
That'll wash off, but the side swipe is... Yeah. I'd actually be more offended by the spaghetti, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like... Come on.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, chucking spaghetti and meatballs and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Well, anyway, the other woman said that she was just trying to follow the car to get a picture of the license plate. But she ended up getting charged with... what did she get here? She's charged with intimidation and pointing a firearm. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. So
no, you sure can.
A little scary out there.
I don't think that stops people, though, but I get what you're saying.
One time I was on Central Entrance, and I had some guy wave a knife at me out of a car.
When was that?
This was years ago.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I was coming down.
Scary.
Well, no, it was Piedmont. So I'm coming down Piedmont, off Trinity, Mm-hmm. And then some car pulled out at me, and he was on his phone. It was this younger kid, and he was on his phone, and he almost crashed into me. So I just honked my horn just to let him know I was there. And then he just got angry real long, and he had this, dagger.
That's
and was,
really scary.
Screaming at me.
That's really scary.
I know.
Oh, my gosh. You just, slipped that into the conversation like it was no big deal.
Well, it's not the first time, and it won't be the last, I guess. Morgan Wallen thought you should know on B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we've got some angel, Lauren, story to cheer us up.
So, have you ever been to a hockey game where you thought you were going to get hit in the head with a puck? It is kind of scary. Back
in my days, back in the old Miners Memorial Center, it's not there anymore, playing pep band for our hockey games in high school. We had some pucks flying over the tuba section a few times.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. So
not that I was in the tuba section, but it just did happen.
I get what you're saying. So at a recent Cleveland Monsters game, which is a hockey team there was a mom there with her 4-year-old. He was loving it, so she had her phone out. She was recording him having some fun, and a puck went flying and was about to hit her son smack dab in the face. Mm-hmm. But she didn't have time to do anything about it because she was so shocked. Well, there was a kind man sitting next to him, and he completely dove and saved her kid from being hit in the head. And that could have been really bad.
So the guy got hit by the puck instead?
No, he dove and this was a 4-year-old, so he didn't have to, do anything too crazy. But he dove and blocked it with his hands, saved him, and then she made a TikTok video saying, I need to find this guy because all these things happened and whatnot, and I didn't get to thank him. And he did find the TikTok video. It did reach him, and then he got to go do the puck drop and all that kind of thing. So,
did you ever see this video here where that guy was at a baseball game and his son was there, and the batter let go of the bat and it came flying in the?
It's a fear.
And the dad grabbed the bat right before he hit the kid in the face there.
I've never seen that.
It is amazing. That's dad reflexes. You learn
that's
those
scary.
When you have a kid. You learn the reflexes of how to,
right? Yeah, no, that's
quick
scary.
Catching things. I've done a few of those things myself. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that is nuts. Well, I'm glad that this guy saved the day.
Yeah.
Hey, be careful, those hockey pucks.
That's a new fear. New fear unlocked. That's really what we should call it. But, yeah, and just love that he did that out of the kindness of his heart. He didn't think twice.
Well, Chris Jansen, Fix a Drink on B105, the Northland's #1 for New Country. It's Ken and Lauren.